Good morning. It's time for another Tuesday Tweaks. So this week we are dealing with a Shopify website that's selling sports nutrition products. You know what? They do a really good job. A couple minor issues I'm going to point out, but they're really concerned about conversions, and I think it's more of an economic issue. We're going to discuss that, solve all their problems, and make some recommendations. Welcome to Tuesday Tweaks. Okay, for today's Tuesday Tweaks, we are looking at AtomicStrengthNutritian.com. This was sent to us by Jim. Jim, first of all, your site actually looks pretty good, I think, for your target market. The primary concern that Jim has is conversions right now. His conversion rate's not what he wants it to be. He's having conversions, he's got good traffic to the site, people are finding him, and I can see why people are finding you, Jim. Your SEO is fairly well done. I got one suggestion for you. I'm going to point out some good things, and we're going to move on from there. First of all, so everyone knows, I like to point out the good stuff right away. This is your landing page. You've got nice images that are geared towards your target market. And I see things that I assume are calls to action. Something else that's really important. If you look at the top, the free shipping message, it's nice and big. I can see it. Right? Very often these bars up at the top here are hard to read, but yours seems pretty easy to read on mobile as well. If you'll look at this, I was looking at a mobile device right there. Very easy to read, even on mobile. You had some concerns about mobile. I'm not as concerned about mobile as you might be, but we'll talk more about that. When you first land, you get a very nice pop-up inviting to take in people to sign up for your email list. That's marketing gold. Email lists are the keys to the kingdom. Again, you can see that same pop-up, and again, it's very easy to read. It's very intuitive for me. In my opinion, this is working. I'm going to assume you're getting some email signups from this because it's easy to use and easy to read even on mobile. But let's talk about specifically your specific concern. Your specific concern was conversions. Now, first thing, generally speaking, let me show a little chart here. Generally speaking, there's some reasons why people don't convert, especially if they're finding you initially on a mobile device. And may I remind everyone that right now, 68% of e-commerce sales starts on mobile devices. Even if they go to their PC to make the purchase, they're finding you initially on mobile. So let's talk about that a little bit. It's pretty evenly divided. About 20% don't convert because they don't trust the site because of security reasons. Again, about 20% can't see the product details sufficiently. 19% navigating is difficult. 19% can't browse multiple screens or compare at the same time. Not so concerned about that right now. And about 19% too difficult to input details. I don't find that you have any of these problems, Jim. I think your problem is something else entirely, but we get to that in just a moment. So we have this, again, the pop-up was good. I started selecting individual products. I saw a lot of good things. Here's your resurrection amino acids, fat loss and energy product. Again, really nice. Your description is really good. You've obviously invested a lot of time in this, and it shows. I'm proud of you. This is all good. Nice descriptions and details written here. All of these are keywords that your target audience is searching for. And look at this. I love it. See this beautiful 100% satisfaction guarantee. 4 great reasons to buy from us. This is all vital stuff. This risk reversal type stuff. I preach it. I think people need to do it. They don't do it enough. You're doing a good job of it. Everyone take note. But let's go ahead, and I clicked on it. Shopping cart. Here's my shopping cart. It's pretty nice as well. The only thing I might suggest is that I would look for opportunities within your shopping cart to repeat these trust badges. Repeat them in your shopping cart area. Find a good place to do that. A little bit of development help might take and work for you. And you're also doing, I can see you're using Amazon tie-in. This is your page. It's just you selling your products on Amazon. Your descriptions are really good. It came up easily in search. Amazon is winning search for you, by the way. So I imagine that a lot of your sales and traffic are coming from the Amazon channel, because when I search for things that are with related keywords, the Amazon popped up fairly easily. Again, that's good. All this is good. Let me show you that also I continued looking. This is my, again, I'm all my testing I'm doing right now on an iPhone 6S. It is still one of the most prevalent. It's the lowest phone that I think we need to worry about right now. Yes, 6 and 7 and 8 and 10, those are all important devices. But if you look good on a 6S, you're going to look good on the rest of those. That's why I use a 6S to do my testing. Anyway, your site, again, looks pretty good. This is a screen capture from there. There's another screen capture. This is your menu. You expressed a specific concern about whether your menu was easy to read. I didn't have any trouble with it. It worked intuitively. The hamburger stack icon, which has become ubiquitous, everybody knows it. I was able to use it, find it. If somebody's accustomed to surfing on their mobile device, they're going to be able to navigate, I think, your mobile site pretty well. So conversions. I'm going to go back. One thing that I think you need to do that you're not doing now. See these images? And I take and I talk about these things all the time. I'm going to inspect this element. I'm going to pull up my developer tools. Look down here at the bottom. I hope you can see it. This highlighted code in blue is the code representation of your image. You can do a little bit better, I think, with your SEO and with even get more traffic and more relevant traffic if you use SEO practices here in your images. This right, I'm pointing to it right there, your alt tag, resurrection, aminos, fat loss, and energy. That's sort of good. I think you can do a little bit better. Make your file names. I've written several blog posts about this. Send us a note if you need to see those specific blog posts. Happy to help. But a little bit more work here will get you a little bit more traffic. Okay. So that said, specifically, Jim, I think that your conversion issue might be more related to an economic issue rather than a marketing issue. Let me show you what I mean by that. You specifically said that one of your competitors you were worried about was GNC Nutrition. Here's GNC. Now, I need to stipulate, I am not an expert in your product line. I can't tell better from best from not so good. I don't have that power. You're the expert in that, right? But I can tell you that when I look at this looks like the same price, right? It's the same price point, and it's a recovery product for after you work out. And this is a recovery product. This is a recovery product for after you work out, right? Fat loss and energy. I'm looking at it. I'm comparing them in my brain as a layman. But what I do see is this. This is an 8-ounce container for $39.99. This is this is 3 times that size for the same price. I'm not saying yours isn't 3 times better. All I'm suggesting is that you need to look at the size and price point that you have and compare them. Also notice that GNC, and I don't see that right here, but they have special too. They have a shipping special as well. You have free shipping with orders over $80, right? So to order 2, GNC has free shipping over $50. So I think that just consider that if your customers are toggling between you and your primary competitors, how that appears to them from the size, volume, value proposition. And if your product is better and therefore should charge more, you need to give them some visual indication about why that is, why that should be. Again, I'm not saying your product isn't superior to the one I'm looking at right here. I am saying that the perception of the customer when they're looking at it, what do they see? And again, here's your product. Here's another competitive product of yours. That is $50. Now this one, see, this is the same thing. This is About the same size, a little bit closer. It's hard to read there, but it says 1.1 pound. And compare that to the 1.8 pound, right? And it's a similar size, but again, it's more expensive. What does your customer think and believe when he sees this? Does he understand that your product is worth more or has a better price, has better price per volume? Maybe you can't compete with GNC on price. If not, that's okay. You don't necessarily have to. I'm just saying that you're going to lose the lower end, the mid to lower end customer who maybe is not as educated on the value proposition of your particular product. You're getting them to your site. The only friction point I can see right now is how it compares when people are really quick looking at price and volume. One more thing before we finish for the day. This is your follow-up muscle and joint recovery as it looks on your site. Here's how it looks on Amazon. So I know you have the image, but I just stumbled across, there's no image here. You see that? Nothing there. And so you have to make sure that those appear. If a customer hits that, it's going to be kind of an issue. Make sense? All right. That's it. Hope I've been helpful. Now, as you all know, Tuesday 2 Weeks is all about helping Shopify store owners be more successful, because when you guys win, everybody wins. The entire ecosystem wins, and the world is a better place. And we love doing it for you. And we look forward to talking to you next time.